do you think about what is happening with Stonebwoy and the Grammys?
He's lost it.
He has lost it?
Yeah, I mean, he's not current. The fact that you are artist of the year does not warrant that you should be in the past history.
Okay.
I don't die one, sorry.
No, but he said his name when it comes to people contributing to.
He did not do Hip Life.
Stonebwoy never did Hip Life.
And go and check. And I'm saying it to artists. The things you write on your socials. He's saying he's an Afro-fusion music. You got to a time, you remember there was a banter about it when he was saying the kind of music he does.
Yes.
That people should not say he does Afro music and other things. But he is bringing something unique.
Afro dancehall and so.
Yes, and the algorithms will pick them and it's changed. Shatta Wale, as we know, has been, what's the name? Hip Life.
Hip Life.
And he does everything.
What makes Shatta Wale Hip Life?
Because his songs.
Which of the songs?
Bandana from Ghana. Fifi. Ayo.
But Stonebwoy also has Nkulenu.
Nkulenu is in the 2000s. So.
Okay.
We are talking 90s. So.
Okay.
So you want us to take that song and go and play.
See the reference? It's like they started from the early 90s or whatever, and they
but then he was an apprentice.
Oh, okay.
He was an apprentice then at Samini, high grade.
Okay. So what he was doing wasn't Hip Life?
Now, his first popular song was Pulu.
But what do you make of the entirety of the article? Some names were omitted from the article. It's like
I think whoever wrote the article has questions to answer.
Okay.
But for me, I've been there and I saw it, and I think a lot of names were out. The names of like Bookbap, VIP,
Tiny.
Yes, Tiny should be there. A lot of the young boys that I saw, Baka T and all those things, some of these boys, their names, because they were doing pure Kwade, a lot of these Kumasi guys.
They mentioned Kwade's name, Lord Kenya had a mention.
Yes.
Achiame.
Yes.
Yeah.
Akatechi and all those people were there. TH for Kwajes. These Takrade guys and all this, they had to be there because you need to pick an era, and the era is more of like 1989 to 1999.
Okay,
that is the space of your.
So then we have failed in documenting our history when it comes to this genre of music, and this also they come down to this creative acting because once again we have beautiful stories that we could have documented.
Yeah,
there is nothing to that effect.
Currently, I am putting a proposal together to be able to produce Hip Life at 30. I'm trying to get funding to be able to put it because I want to do the documentary and do a book about it. So I'm working on the proposal to seek funding to be able to put it. And if you read the manifesto, it's one of the things that we said that we have gotten to the point that we need to archive our culture, our history, and our heritage. So I want to do that. So if yesteryears comes and I'm not there, my great-grandchildren and children can see that this is the legacy I left. And sometimes that's how we need to think. Yeah. When you talk theater now, everybody will say Ebo White. I want to be known for something else, and I want to be known for, so that will be a contribution. And I think even beyond that, our high life, our dance hall, the Afrobeat, how we emerged it, engineers that have done. We need to be able to have documentation so that the young ones can go. The young ones can even read and know, if this song, I want to use it, this is the person. There are a lot of people who wants to use other people's song and they don't know. It's a reason a lot of people take people's song because they don't even know where to get the person.
We've had
so
issues like that.
Those things, once the documentation and things come, the history lines and documents lead us to the right people, and that is what, as a nation, we need to focus on.
So to you, the Stonebwoy doesn't have a case?
No, he doesn't have a case. That's why he's talking for himself.
Oh, okay.
Yes. If he has a case, the community will talk for him. But this one is more like a ranting. It's a crybaby.
Stonebwoy is a crybaby?
No, he's a crybaby.
Oh, but he's just venting, you know.
And you've heard the song.
Yeah.
So on to us.
It's like you have a personal.
No, it's not a personal. There are things.
The crybaby tag is a bit harsh. Don't you think so?
It's like your father is living in a house. And your father is not saying he owns the house, but you are going around telling people it's your father's house and you are crying for your father. That is what is happening. It is not yours. So maybe you need to say that, listen, if the errors of the past is telling us something, our error, let's document and put people in right perspective. That is what you need to do. Correct the narrative from now. Whatever is gone, let it go. We will find a way to deal with it. But what is going to happen? Let's correct it. How we've positioned ourselves, the names we've given to artists, we need to correct it. We need to document and put people. My era, when an engineer does a song and you pick an inlay, you see everybody's name. Today, when a song is done, you don't even know who did it. So we need to start going back and start documenting everything. So that once those documented evidence are there, when somebody is putting an entirety of an industry together, he doesn't miss.
Okay.
It is what we make available. That is what the system picks. And a lot of these things is the IAs that most of the time do the writing. And it's based on what is made available on the digital space. Yes.